Today on the Dutch Miller Auto Show, a look at the need for children's hospitals in West Virginia.
We've been able to take care of some kids who really did have specific specialty needs on this side of the state of West Virginia without them having to travel out of state and letting the parents keep their jobs, stay in town, and get home for dinner and come back and see that their kids are taken care of.
Results in a commitment from the Dutch Miller Auto Group.
As a participant in all of this, Dutch Miller Automotive is going to donate in the entire month of October $100 per vehicle retailed to the children's hospitals here in the state. We hope to raise a minimum of $40,000, hopefully more than that, for both these fantastic hospitals.
And we'll see if Wes Thompson really has the heart of a champion.
So we're super proud to sponsor Wes as he prepares for his next championship. And here at Dutch Miller Hyundai, we're proud that he represents us. He's gonna bring home the gold.
I started hand windsurfing out windows at a very young age. I knew I was gonna be good. Always had a strong palm.
I didn't even know this was a sport.
And along the way, we'll look at some classic Dutch Miller commercials.
You in need of a vehicle or service, but need a virtual process to protect you and your family during social distancing? Well, guess what? We got it at Dutch Miller Kia. We got online text and chat, over the phone applications, video walkarounds, and appointment-only vehicle delivery.
Right now, take advantage of 120-day payment deferral and 0% financing on most models.
Friends and family pricing for everyone, even Carol Baskin.
It's the Dutch Miller Auto Show. Entertaining West Virginia for over 15 years. With your host, Chris Miller and Wes Thompson. Recorded on location right here in Huntington, West Virginia.
So we're super proud to sponsor Wes as he prepares for his next championship. And here at Dutch Miller Hyundai, we're proud that he represents us. He's gonna bring home the gold.
I started hand windsurfing out windows at a very young age. I knew I was gonna be good. Always had a strong palm.
I didn't even know this was a sport.
I was told, my parents said that when I was young that I was probably going to be great at something. They had no idea what.
I mean, I watch Sports Center every day. I've never seen it on Sports Center, TV, or anything.
And they had some concerns.
Then I started talking to people and I found out that this was a real sport, and I was like, this guy is really legit.
Not a lot of people know that it exists, and of course I've won multiple championships, and that's why I have a sponsorship. But of the sit-down sports, I mean, do you count chess?
Wes is a pioneer of this sport, and you know, I've modeled my career after him. I idolize him, and you know, I'm trying to get down the triple bank, really putting in the work, at least an hour a week to get there. Haven't quite hit it, but you know, I'm close.
Oh, my wife, she's really supportive. If by really supportive you meant none at all. She likes for me to be able to do some things around the house, and after a competition, it's like weeks, if not months, before I can really do anything. And also leading up to competition, I have to keep my arm in tip-top shape, so I really can't do anything. And she just calls that like an excuse, and that's made up. And the truth of the matter is, I really can't do much.
It's risky, right? We put our lives on the line out there, and sometimes it doesn't pay off.
To people that say this is not a real sport, I say, well, then try it. And then they look at me and say, hey, I've done it my entire life as a kid. And I'm like, right?
I mean, I hate to say it, but he really might be the GOAT. I mean, I don't like throwing that word out there a lot, but he's the GOAT.
What I do is I go out and I just create. I feel the wind for what it is, and that's what you've got to do too. But that's what inventing window hand wind surfing moves is all about. I've thought about taking it to the next level, actually, with surgery. There's a joint in my elbow. I thought about just having it removed.
People often ask us if Wes is okay and if we should get him checked out by a doctor. And, that's something that we would do according to budget. So, that's probably a no.
Well, you heard a lot about him, but you know what? He's one you never really ran into him to where you thought, man, that guy's going to make something of himself.
We've been looking to do a sponsorship like this for a long time, and Wes has what I would call probably the eye of the tiger. He's always in the zone. He's very meticulous with his training.
Don't skip thumb day. Can't skip thumb day. No pain. And then you got to do one of the toughest exercises is the 4-finger split with the thumb tuck.
He just brings something different to the table that no one else could.
I mean, really look at him.
It's a hard thing to describe. I would say the easiest way I could do it would just say he's special. Like, special.
So nobody at Dutch Miller is going to see this, are they?
So what is your favorite part of this sport? What's your favorite aspect of this sport?
The women.
We're really going all out in support of you, Wes. You're doing big things. So we got this state-of-the-art training facility we put together for you. I think you're gonna love it. We take our sponsorship of Wes very seriously here. The budget is broken into 4 categories. Let me just, excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. So we've got paper towels for the restroom, coffee cups. Yeah, so there it is, man. What do you think?
Ah, cool. There's a broom and toilet paper. It's dark.
Yeah. He loves it. Wes's budget, and then coffee stir straws. He's right in that sweet spot,
I also did the triple wave into the triple bank, and that's when people started calling me a virtuoso because they didn't know that I would take it and expand in that direction.
I once saw a guy attempt a quadruple bank, and I don't think he ever found his fingers.
And I do appreciate Dutch Miller Hyundai for coming in and seeing my vision as one of the top hand wind surfers in the world.
When I told the owners that we were sponsoring Wes, I almost lost my job. But I feel if we stick with it, it'll be a win.
Wait, we gave him how much money? For sponsorship? Who the authorized this?
I mean, come on. It's Wes Thompson.
When Dutch Miller Hyundai approached me about sponsorship, I was proud to have a sponsor. I was kind of hoping it would be fast food.
Seriously, you should see this guy.
Since the sport takes place in a car, then maybe that makes more sense.
The double ollie oxen free is probably my signature move. You know, I'm a big fan of the bank, the double bank.
I started hanging out with the guy, you know, he's cool, but I got really unhealthy really quick.
Have you ever seen that man eat? You know, if Wes wasn't so just incredibly talented at window hand surfing, I would say competitive eating would be a strong second career choice for him. That's where he could be competitive.
The double bank into the double wave.
So I've been thinking about what I'm going to do after my car business career, and I'm thinking like I might have to get into that hand surfing, car waving, whatever it is.
And when it boils down to it, Dutch Miller Hyundai is proud to sponsor Wes Thompson.
Either way, I'm proud to be part of the team.
Was your wallet injured in your last car deal?
Do you feel rear-ended because you did not get the best deal right up front? We can help.
Whether you're looking for a car, van, or SUV.
With friends and family pricing, we're not happy unless you're happy.
For a limited time, get a free 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty on select brand new 2016 model Kias.
So call the law firm of Dutch Miller and Kia
Today! Due to the recent impact on automotive supply chains, the fastest way to get a brand new vehicle right now is to order direct from the manufacturer. Introducing the Dutch Miller Kia Advantage of ordering the vehicle you want the way you want it and getting it faster. Just visit Dutch Miller Kia between now and October 9th. Order the exact vehicle you want and register to win $5,000. We're taking orders now, and it pays to order from Dutch Miller, the home of friends and family pricing for everyone. Due to the recent impact on automotive supply chains, the fastest way to get a brand new vehicle right now is to order direct from the manufacturer. Introducing the Dutch Miller Subaru Advantage of ordering the vehicle you want the way you want it and getting it faster. Just visit Dutch Miller Subaru between now and October 9th. Order the exact vehicle you want and register to win $5,000. We're taking orders now, and it pays to order from Dutch Miller, the home of friends and family pricing for everyone. Chris, there's one question I'm asked all the time. It's where do you guys come up with these commercial ideas?
Well, Wes, it's really simple. We just throw darts at a random idea dartboard.
Get a brand new Sorento for just $259 a month. And don't forget, all new Kias come with Dutch Miller's exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hi, I'm Chris Miller with Dutch Miller Automotive, and here with me today are two people I find very, very near and dear to my heart. One of them is Bradley Burke with the Hoops Children's Hospital right here in Huntington, and the other is Cindy Liberatori from West Virginia Children's Hospital in Morgantown. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the needs of health care for children across the state of West Virginia.
We're very excited about what is happening in Morgantown with our Children's Hospital. We are currently building a 9-story, 150-bed hospital. It will have a pediatric intensive care unit, a neonatal intensive care unit, a pediatric acute care unit, and a birthing center with a spa-like atmosphere. We'll also have advanced capabilities with a heart center and a cancer and blood disorder center. And it is helping us better serve the families in the state of West Virginia.
And I think one of the cool things about WV Children is that they have all the really intense specialties right there in Morgantown that if we can't do something here in Huntington, we can just look to our friends up north and send a child up there to get heart surgery if we need heart surgery. Those kind of really unique specialties happen here in the state of West Virginia, and that, I think, that's one of the reasons that I love the partnership with WV Children's and Hoops Family Children's is kids that West Virginia kids get to stay in West Virginia and they don't have to go all over the country to get the kind of care that they need.
Brad, and going along with that, why don't you tell everybody out there about Hoops?
Well, Hoops is a 72-bed children's hospital at Cabell Huntington Hospital, and it started with a vision and a dream that we could do a children's hospital in Huntington, and everybody said we couldn't. And $19 million later, we have a children's hospital on the 5th floor of Cabell Huntington Hospital, and it's a fantastic place. It's state-of-the-art. Probably one of the most state-of-the-art hospitals in the country until you finish yours.
1 and 2, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So.
Well, that's fantastic. And guys, if you can't tell, this is something that is very, very near and dear to our heart. We're talking about raising money for the health care of children right here in the state of West Virginia. That is a very, very important thing. So as a participant in all of this, Dutch Miller Automotive is going to donate in the entire month of October $100 per vehicle retailed to the children's hospitals here in the state. We hope to raise a minimum of $40,000, hopefully more than that, for both these fantastic hospitals. And we encourage you guys, anybody out there that's watching right now, knowing how important this is to both of our areas, please, it doesn't matter if you can give $5 or if you can give $500. Both of these children's hospitals are in dire need of your help and are actually doing fantastic things for the health care right here for children in our communities. It's really, really important.
There's one thing I can add, the money stays local. That's really important, and we're
Absolutely.
giving the families of West Virginia an opportunity to receive quality care at both of these hospitals, and they don't have to leave the state. It's very important to us.
That's the entire month of October, but you can start right now. Please, there's both the contacts for both these hospitals at the bottom of the screen. If you can find it in your heart to give, it doesn't matter if it's $5 or $500. Every single penny helps, and it's going to a fantastic cause that we can all take part in, because it takes a village to make anything great, and it would just be all of us doing our part to make sure that healthcare right here in the state of West Virginia for children is the absolute best in the world.
This summer, he's back.
Come out to the dealership, get some great deals, have a few laughs.
Giving everyone the best deal right up front.
Do you really think you have a chance against our prices, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
For a limited time, get a 2021 Kia Sorento LX starting at just $259 a month. Due to the recent impact on automotive supply chains, the fastest way to get a brand new vehicle right now is to order direct from the manufacturer. Introducing the Dutch Miller Ram Advantage of ordering the vehicle you want the way you want it and getting it faster. Just visit Dutch Miller Ram between now and October 9th. Order the exact vehicle you want and register to win $5,000. We're taking orders now, and it pays to order from Dutch Miller Ram during Ram Power Days at the home of Friends and Family Pricing for everyone.
Hey guys, I'm here with Dr. Peter Ray, who's a plastic surgeon for children right here in Huntington, West Virginia, and he's here to talk with us about the needs for children and healthcare in the state of West Virginia. Tell us a little bit about what you do and what some of the needs you experience on a day-to-day basis.
So, as you said, I'm a plastic surgeon for kids, which many people have a hard time understanding exactly what plastic surgeons do for kids, but when kids are bitten by dogs, when kids are born with deformities, when kids are burned by mistake or they're injured with ATVs or other things, the pediatric plastic surgeons are the ones who step up. I was recruited up here in 2015 as part of the Phase 3 expansion of the Hoops Hospital, which is in Huntington, and fills a critical gap between some of the major institutions that are about an hour and a half or 2 hours from here. And luckily, with some of the other folks that have been recruited and some of these systems that have been built, the ICUs and the anesthesia folks at the Hoops, we've been able to take care of some kids who really did have specific specialty needs on this side of the state of West Virginia without them having to travel out of state and letting the parents keep their jobs, stay in town, and get home for dinner and come back and see that their kids are taken care of.
Tell us about the state of healthcare in West Virginia right now.
So I think healthcare in West Virginia is in a prime position to do something that few rural places can. When you look at the programs like Birth to Three, when you look at the collaboration between the two hospitals, the one to the north and the one to the west, and then some of the folks in the middle, when you add up all those different people and all their different skills, there are things that we do that they don't necessarily have the staff for. There are things that they do that we don't have the technology for, and by working together, people always say it takes a village, but it takes a state to take care of an entire generation of kids. And West Virginia, of all states, I think is in the best position to do that.
Listen, as Dr. Ray described, there's a very special synergy going on between both children's hospital systems, and it's a very, very fantastic thing that they can provide to the community and continue to provide.
I think what's exciting, what we're seeing is the opportunity to make a difference here as a physician versus some of the much larger institutions that have been around. We looked at all the different children's hospitals around the area, and some of these have endowments that are 100 years old. They were started 100 years old. Our hospital is a baby hospital. It's less than 15 years old. And as you know, you have to invest for something to grow. And I think by donating and investing in the infrastructure now, those key things that attract talented doctors to work in the area and realize what a magical place this is the key time. I think in the next 10 years, if we can hit what they call critical mass with these, we will be self-sustaining. And I think people are going to be wanting to come here. We may not have enough room for them.
That's fantastic. And one of the things that I really heard in what you just said is that West Virginia, while it's a small rural state, we're like a family. We treat each other like family. And that just goes back to the importance of both of these hospital systems and why anybody and everybody out there right now watching does need to do whatever they can to give to both of these hospital systems. It doesn't matter if it's $5 or $500. This goes to a fantastic cause, and anything that you can afford to give is needed.
When you're giving to this, you're actually giving to family.
Yes.
Because the families are the children and the sons and daughters of the people you work with, the people you buy food from, and the people that you grow old with.
Dr. Ray, thank you so much for coming. We really enjoyed it. And is there anything else you'd like to leave the audience with before we go?
I think they should buy a car.
Well, I like the way you think. I like the way you think.
Somewhere in the tri-state, a madman has done the unthinkable. Who could possibly save us?
We're running out of time. What do we do? All right, I've seen this in a movie before. We cut the blue wire. There's no blue wire! All right, fine. We'll cut the yellow wire. I'll count back from 3, then you cut, okay? 3, 2... Wait a minute. Did I cut when you say 1, or did I cut it like 0? What? 3, 2, 1...
That's intense, but car buying shouldn't be. That's why at Dutch Miller Kia, we offer friends and family pricing, which means you get the best deal right up front.
Due to the recent impact on automotive supply chains, the fastest way to get a brand new vehicle right now is to order direct from the manufacturer. Introducing the Dutch Miller Kia Advantage of ordering the vehicle you want the way you want it and getting it faster. Just visit Dutch Miller Kia between now and October 9th. Order the exact vehicle you want and register to win $5,000. We're taking orders now, and it pays to order from Dutch Miller, the home of friends and family pricing for everyone.
here at Forte Mania going on all month long at Dutch Miller Kia. Behind me is the reigning world champion.
Let me tell you, Gene Mean, it's Forte Mania going on at Dutch Miller Kia. We got truckloads of them coming in, and they're starting at $189 a month with a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Forte Mania, what you gonna do when Forte Mania runs wild on you?
Wow, Bulk Logan fired up, folks. It's the main event that's happening right now. Check us out at Dutch Miller Kia in Barbersville and South Charleston.